research division. In 2007, Jeff Bezos, then a multi-billionaire and now the world's richest man, did not pay a penny in federal taxes. He achieved, that's the one reason I won't, well, never mind. He achieved the feat again in 2011 and in 2018. Tesla founder Elon Musk, the second richest person in the world, also paid no federal income taxes. Michael Bloomberg managed to do the same in recent years. Billionaire investor Carl Icahn did it twice. George Soros paid no federal income tax for 3 years in a row. And it seems as though ProPublica, the news organization that published this, looked at a lot of secret IRS files in a trove that has never been seen before, that looks at what these folks are paying and whether they're on the right or the left. They managed to find ways out of paying the taxes that you and I have to pay all the time, that fund these everlasting wars that I'm constantly complaining about. ProPublica obtained this trove of Internal Revenue Service data on the tax returns of thousands of the nation's wealthiest people, covering more than 15 years. The data provides an unprecedented look inside the financial lives of America's titans, including Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Rupert Murdoch, and Mark Zuckerberg. It shows not just their income and taxes, but also their investments, stock trades, gambling winnings, and even the results of audits. Taken together, it demolishes the cornerstone myth of the American tax system that everyone pays their fair share and the richest Americans pay the most. Destroyed. Some cornerstone that is. The IRS records show that the wealthiest can perfectly legally pay income taxes that are only a tiny fraction of the hundreds of millions, if not billions, that their fortunes grow every year. So these are the things that I try to bring up to look at some of the inequities within the system, whether it's the taxes billionaires pay compared to what working people pay, where that tax money goes, and how much it goes to in foreign aid and not to Americans who are in dire need, like those people in Flint or Jackson who need their water systems refurbished. Why in the world do we have to spend money on these everlasting wars? Everybody gives a lot of criticism to Joe Biden for the way he got out of Afghanistan, but how do you end a war? How do you stop it? And how do you move on to other things? And my biggest criticism of Biden is not for the way that war ended, but how he keeps everlasting warfare going on by looking at what we're funding Ukraine to do. Somebody get peace and peace. Somebody, let's talk about peace talks for once, huh? Good night, everybody.
Morning Show with Larry Richert and Marty Griffin.
Marty promised details on this situation with Mayor Ed Gainey.
Well, he says that he's recruiting cops, and that's ridiculous because it's not happening.
Is it true they haven't hired a new group of police officers in over 2 years?
2 years, no academy.
The Big K Morning Show with Larry and Marty. 5:30 till 10. Weekday mornings on 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
KDKA Radio with compassionate care from St. Barnabas Health System.
Technology lets you monitor your dog over your phone as he destroys your couch. But to monitor threats to your hybrid workforce, you need more than technology. You need CDW to assess risks and arm your team with pre-configured HP notebooks equipped with HP Wolf Security. AI-enabled threat detection, built-in security, and remote management keep your endpoint safe 24/7. Unlike that antique vase, HP makes always-on remote security possible. CDW makes it powerful. Learn more at cdw.com/HP.
Kick off your fall with Labor Day savings at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Lowe's exclusive Charbroil Performance Series 4-burner gas grill, just $2.99. Plus, get 3 1-cubic-foot bags of Stay Green garden soil for just $10. Stay Green provides time-released nutrients based on the amount of moisture in the soil, so plants get what they need when they need it. Shop Labor Day savings now at Lowe's. Offers valid through 9/7 while supplies last. Soil offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA. Covered by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Company.
All the news you need for your day and the sports, music, and podcasts you love are all on the free Audacy app. Download now.
KDKA and KDKA FM HD2 Pittsburgh, W261AX Pittsburgh.
Always live on the free Audacy app. From the Aetna Medicare Advantage Studios.
Pittsburgh's news, weather, and traffic station. News Radio, KDKA. Is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by NHTSA.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. Police in Canada say 2 men are responsible for killing at least 10 people and putting 15 more in the hospital during a series of stabbing attacks around Saskatchewan. Assistant Commissioner Rhonda Blackmore is with the Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
If you see the suspects and or their vehicle, do not approach them or the vehicle. Immediately leave the area and call 911.
Still no motive on why these 2 men did this. In the western U.S., several cities are sweltering through triple-digit temperatures from a severe September heat wave. CBS's Jeff Nguyen is in L.A.
Power grids are stressed, and cities like Glendale are preparing for rolling blackouts. That's where laundromat owner Ross Weston is bracing for the worst.
We don't make money if we don't have the power.
In Death Valley, one of the hottest spots on the planet, weather extremes. Last month, this desert was hit by historic flash flooding. None of these weather events can stop tourists from snapping pictures in front of the giant thermometer.
California's power supply is moving closer to max capacity. At least 2 people have died in a wildfire in Northern California. In Georgia, rain keeps falling and a state of emergency has been declared over severe flooding. Up to 14 inches of rain has fallen in the last 24 hours. And in Mississippi, there's still no telling when people will get their water restored.
The longer term and the midterm about how long it's going to take to actually make it safe to drink, I think that we have a lot more to learn about what it's going to take to get that plant up and running.
FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell on CNN there. Thousands haven't had water for about a week now. A new CBS News poll finds that many Americans are worried about election integrity.
Democrats overwhelmingly see problems from attempts to overturn election results, but Republicans see major problems arising from ineligible voters casting ballots and then votes not being counted properly. CBS News Deputy Director of Surveys Jennifer DePinto.
Democrats tend to see problems with access, with things like eligible voters being prevented from voting, people trying to intimidate voters and poll workers. Republicans, on the other hand, overwhelmingly see fraud, with 3 in 4 of them saying a major problem with the election system is people voting who are actually ineligible to do so.
Christopher Cruz, CBS News, Washington.
Labor Day. Mr. Biden's been making some big speeches lately to sway voters ahead of midterms. Last week in Philly, he said MAGA Republicans are a threat to our democracy. Former President Trump slammed him for that comment there today. This is CBS News.
Leaving a child in a hot vehicle can lead to their death very quickly. Set cell phone reminders so you don't forget your child in the car. Look for your baby before you lock. Brought to you by NHTSA.
Have you ever noticed that when the afternoon light hits your floors, you can see everything, including dust?
So much dust.
And that floor dust gets kicked up into the air, compromising the quality of air you and your family breathe. Swiffer Heavy Duty Sweeper is the fast and easy way to clean your floors with ultra-thick pads that trap and lock dust before it gets in the air. Just a couple minutes a day,
and dust is gone.
Swiffer Heavy Duty Sweeper. Proud partner of the American Lung Association.
The Labor Day event from Dell Technologies is here. End the summer strong by starting up a new season of productivity. Your business upgrade begins with up to 48% off top-rated laptops, like Vostro, taking performance to the next level with 12th Gen Intel Core processors. It's time to push your growing business even further. What's next for you? Upgrade today by calling 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
There's hopeful treatments to improve the lives of patients with damaged lungs. Reporter Scott Maiman has details.
It's a new method to help people with lung ailments such as emphysema. A liquid which turns to foam can seal damaged areas of the lungs.
Allowing patients that do have these holes, if you like, to allow them to have valves where previously they were not suitable.
The liquid's creator, respiratory specialist Professor Alvin Ng. The trial's already been successful, with an Australian grandmother claiming her life was saved.
For the first time, pro golfers are sporting shorts on the green. Saudi-backed Live Golf implemented the new rule over the weekend ahead of a tournament in Boston. Live says golfers will be allowed to wear shorts on tour during all of its competitions and not just in practice rounds like on the PGA Tour. Phil Mickelson joked on Twitter that he couldn't wait to show off his calves. Other pro golfers, though, have dismissed the new dress code as disruptive. Monica Ricks, CBS News.
The source you trust for news and information that matters. News Radio, KDKA.
100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA. Covered by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Company.
Hi, I'm Larry Richard.
And I'm Marty Griffin.
Make the KDKA Radio Morning Brief part of your morning routine.
Download it daily to be in the know on the day's top stories.
Brought to you by the Quattrini Law Group. Have your legal questions answered. Scan the Quattrini Law Group QR code to download this amazing app.
Look for the Quattrini Law Group QR code on the KDKA Morning Brief page each weekday morning.
Good morning. Start with the KDKA Radio Morning Brief and listen to Pittsburgh's news, weather, and traffic station and us.
The Big K Morning Show on 100.1 FM
and AM 1020 KDKA.
Are you kidding me? Gas prices are up again? Somebody has to do something.
Well, someone did. That's why I use Upside.
Upside? What's that?
It's a free app that pays you back real money for every gallon of gas or diesel you buy. I just earned 25 cents back on every gallon of this tank.
Hold on. So the Upside app is free and you actually get cash back every time you use it? No strings attached?
Yep, it's awesome. Check it out. It only takes a couple of minutes to sign up.
Instead of just watching your dollars go into your tank, start putting money back into your wallet with the free app from Upside. With the price of gas today, it's big news and big money. To cash out of your Upside cash, just transfer it to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card. Upside users have already earned over $200 million. Now it's your turn. Download the free Upside app and get cash back on every gallon of gas. Use promo code HUGE for an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first fill-up. That's code HUGE. Use code HUGE for an extra 25 cents per gallon back in your first fill-up. Cashback's not available in gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
KDKA Radio with compassionate care from St. Barnabas Health System.
Sunday mornings at 6 a.m. on 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA, it's Tech Vibe Radio. Join hosts Audrey Russo and Jonathan Kirsting from the Pittsburgh Technology Council's Huntington Bank Studios as they bring you a front row seat to Pittsburgh's tech sector.
100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA. Covered by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Company.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. Station is testing its emergency alert system equipment. The EAS will provide timely emergency warnings. This station serves the Pittsburgh Extended Operational Area. This concludes this emergency alert system test.
Anxiety meds? Everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-555-1509. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance to buy $1 million of affordable term life for you. All you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-555-1509. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-555-1509. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds, too. Call 800-555-1509. 800-555-1509.
Did you miss this week's Allegheny Health Network Medical Frontiers? Log on to the Allegheny Health Network website to listen to your favorite Medical Frontiers show. Visit ahn.org/Medical Frontiers podcast and look for your favorite Medical Frontiers show.
We are living in the information age.
Constant need for information. Be careful and just pick the right source.
Because there's so much misinformation. It's crazy.
I see the purpose in the message.
Information is power.
Stay informed to know what's going on.
I need to hear both sides.
Need to know what happened. Staying informed definitely gives me the power of knowledge.
I wake up.
Need to know what happened.
I turn on the radio.
Pittsburgh's news, weather, and traffic station. 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Replacement Contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
Mostly cloudy, sticky tonight. Couple of showers and a thunderstorm, low 66. Some showers and a thunderstorm in the area tomorrow, high 73. Then Tuesday, mostly cloudy with a couple of showers, high 74. For AccuWeather, I'm meteorologist John Feerick, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Good evening and welcome to Amplify, telephone talk show that looks at life from a religious perspective. Father Ron Lingwin, hoping that you have felt the warmth of God's love in your life this day and that you have shared that joy, shared that love with others. As we do each week, I'd like to begin a program with a story that is based on faith, informed with imagination, kind of a platform for our program. Jesus